You're finally here. I was waiting for you by the entrance of Eterna Forest the whole day, and ultimately when the sun went down I decided to take some rest here in this resting spot. I got the fire up and running. It is getting a little bit cold here. But yeah, do you only travel at nights? What's going on? Well, regardless of what your reasons are, we can't go through this forest because of human threats and then also supernatural threats. There's the old chateau at the end of this forest, and although people have never seen anything scary there, they have encountered paranormal experiences like doors closing by themselves, closets opening by itself. So I'm just not going to take any chances. I'm very scared of ghosts. So let's just rest here for tonight, and then tomorrow morning let's both go through the forest. Is that okay? Wonderful, wonderful, awesome. What was I doing? Well, actually, I was not in Jubilife City to begin with. I was only in Jubilife City because I thought I could get a travel buddy by going back to Jubilife City, which I was right about. You see, I was actually in Floaroma Town. I was conducting a 10-day seminar on, botany and grass-type Pokemon more specifically. I attended a few sessions. I also hosted one or two, but I have to leave halfway through. It's only halfway done, but I have to go back to Whalestone City, which is where I'm from. I need to take care of certain things, so that's kind of what my repertoire is. I'm interested in botany and grass-type Pokemon. Yeah, look at the sky through the window. It's so beautiful outside, right? Yeah, there's actually an ancient Sinnoh folklore that says that whenever the legendary time Pokemon, Dialga, is traversing through our atmosphere, it roars, and when it roars, it leaves behind these beautiful lights in the sky. These, because of that, they were ended up being coined as the Aurora lights, taking from the word roar from Dialga, the Aurora lights. What a wonderful story, but it is a story after all. We don't know if it's true or not, but it is nice to think that maybe Dialga is out there somewhere, just going across our atmosphere. Pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, well, you being late ended up being beneficial for us in this way, right? We got to see these wonderful lights. But enough about the sky. I would like to ask about you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? I was eavesdropping a little bit on your conversation at the Poketch Tower, and it seems like you're a Pokemon trainer, right? So how many gym badges do you have? You have one already from the Rock-type gym. That's amazing. And I'm assuming since you have the Rock-type gym, you must be pretty strong, right? You must have a pretty good team on your hands. What is your team? You have a Turtwig and a Staravia. And what else? Oh, that's it? Wait, that's not enough. Surely a trainer who's going for the second gym should have more Pokemon. Oh, you don't know how to catch Pokemon. That's a little bit of a trouble, but you have a Staravia, right? You probably caught that one. How did you catch it? You just threw a Pokeball first turn and it worked? Okay, I think the Starly probably took pity on you and just got caught on purpose. I can teach you how to catch Pokemon if you want. Yes? Okay, I may not be a trainer, but I do know how to catch Pokemon, so I'm gonna go to Eterna Forest, follow me there, and then let's walk into the patch of grass and I can teach you how you can catch a Pokemon. Is that fine? Yes? Okay, wonderful. I'm going on ahead. You should warm up by this fire a little bit, and then when you're done, just come on to the Eterna Forest, okay? We're not going that far, so just by the entrance. Alright, see you there. Hey, I'm in that patch of grass to your right. Come on over, I'm waiting for you. Finally, we got a battle. Have you done a double battle before? No? Well, it's pretty simple. Pretty much you can attack any Pokemon in this battle, okay? So go ahead and try that. Try attacking any Pokemon in this battle. No, don't attack me. Don't take me so literally. Let me heal us up first. Look, you should try attacking the Pokemon you don't want. Because if there's two Pokemon in the battlefield and you throw a Pokeball, the other Pokemon is just gonna save the one you're throwing the Pokeball at, so you should take out the one you don't want. You don't want the Wurmple. Okay, then just take out the Wurmple, okay? Now try it again. Try attacking the Wurmple. Alright, that's interesting. These string shots are getting a little bit too annoying to me, honestly. Way too many string shots. Our speed is really reduced. But anyways, take out the Wurmple right now. Wonderful. You were able to execute that perfectly. So now we can catch the Buneri. What you should try to do now is reduce its HP. And for that, use a move that doesn't do too much damage. So maybe like a tackle. So go with the tackle, I'll use a disarming voice and then we can catch it. No, don't throw the Pokeball yet. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. See, you should reduce its HP first. But we've run into a little bit of a difficulty because I used disarming voice as we planned. If you use a tackle now, I think you're gonna faint the Buneri, so just throw a Pokeball. That's the best bet we have. Alright, fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Wonderful. See, when you reduce the Pokemon's HP, they become much easier to catch, and that's why you should not have thrown the first Pokeball. But anyways, congratulations, this Pokemon is a normal type, so I think it goes well with your team as well. But Buneri is still an easier catch. Once you go on ahead to more difficult Pokemon, you should really remember the rule of lowering a Pokemon's HP, alright? Wonderful. I'm gonna be going back to the rest house now. After you're done with nicknaming your Pokemon, come back to the rest house. Let's have a conversation. And of course, we have to travel together in the morning too. Alright, I'm leaving. See you back at the rest house. You're back. Okay, what do you think? Do you like the Buneri and did you like my tutorial? Yes? Great. Well, I'll tell you a few things. First of all, the Buneri, we got it down almost to half health, but not really. My recommendation is that whenever you are catching Pokemon, you should try to get them as low as possible health-wise and then throw the Pokeball. The issue was that your Pokemon would do more damage than the health of the Buneri, so you wouldn't be able to catch it. So I just told you throw Pokeballs and I'll keep using my attack to lower it more and more. There's also another thing as well, which is status effects. So, paralyze, sleep, frozen. All these things are great and they increase the odds of you catching a Pokemon. Now, of course, you don't want to use poison, because if you poison a Pokemon, you have a certain limit of turns that you can use in the Pokeball. Otherwise, if you can't catch it in a set number of turns, every turn that Pokemon is going to be losing health. And when it loses health, you are kind of putting yourself into a corner, because now you have to catch it in a certain amount of turns. So don't use poison, use all the other status effects, and you're going to be able to catch it even better. I hope this was great, because, just 2 Pokemon into the second gym, I don't think it's that good. Yeah. Wait, really? So that explains everything. I was kind of surprised, I was thinking when I was going to Eterna Forest on how you only had 50 Poké-Dollars in the Poké shop, and you're a Pokemon trainer who just beat the first gym leader. I was a little bit confused by that, but that makes sense. So you've just been buying Pokeballs and just throwing it at wild Pokemon in hopes of catching something. That's ridiculous, but it is funny at the same time. But I mean, it makes sense. You know, if you don't know how to catch it, then you just don't know how to catch it, right? But Buneri is still a relatively easy catch. More Pokemon in the future are gonna be harder for you to catch. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah. Well, I think that was good enough for now. You know, the fire is just starting to go out in the fireplace, and I think I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy as well. That adventure actually took out the very last of my energy, so I think it's high time we both go to bed, and then in the morning we gotta go and traverse the Eterna forest, and then we'll be at Eterna City. Alright, have a good night, bye.